What's up? Welcome, welcome. How we doing? Hey, hey, hey. Welcome aboard. How we doing tonight? You ain't get a shout out. Shout out to Destiny. Subscribe, Destiny. I gave you the shout out. Appreciate you. What up, peoples? What up? What up? What up? Another shift in the books. Just hanging out outside. Where we at? Where we at? East 48th, 3rd Avenue, NYC. East 48th and 3rd Avenue, New York City. Welcome aboard. Glad to have y'all in the building. We ain't doing much of nothing. I'm just hanging out, like I said, sitting down in Midtown Manhattan, New York, New York. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's what's up. Now, look through my catalog, my videos. I'm a photographer, so I got a lot of work in there. A little bit of behind the scenes. Well, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate everybody that's popping in, pulling up. What we doing today? Hope everybody had a great day. Hope everybody that's fathers had a great Father's Day, you know. Got you a whole bunch of good socks, good cologne. That's what's up. Me, myself, I did. I got me few pair of polo socks. Nice little polo blue cologne. And that's about that. And I got to hang out with my sons. I appreciate everybody in the building, man. Thank you for popping out. Hit that subscribe and that like for me. I'm DMW Shots, BK Photographer. And this is my day job, and I'm done for this tonight. So I'm just chilling out, hanging out with the Chatbox. So where y'all from? What y'all up to?
And I'm over here just talking to Fred and the dog.
Oh, I speak English.
Oh, it's Mixtape Monday. You already know what it is. I mean, this is why
Mixtape Monday. The music is provided by.
We just do whatever.
The music is provided by the Blend Compadres.
Listen.
Stay tuned. I'll be right back. I gotta get me some water.
We're trying to really please y'all and make sure that we have a good sounding, good looking show. So we're in our own head. Anyway, it's Mixtape Monday, and this right here is our tribute to Ralph McDaniels and Video Music Box. I know some of y'all grew up with Video Music Box. Some of y'all didn't, but Video Music Box is just like the OMTV Raps, but even better because they play videos that you really couldn't get anywhere else. And that's where we're going with it.
Oh,
That's what we're doing. So
oh,
we are the Blank Padres. This is Mixtape Monday. I go by the name of DJ Brothers.
to the fall down, but I can get up. No, I ain't leave. I ain't leave my phone. I had to go to my vans, get my water. I ain't leave. Why would I leave my phone out there? What's that say?
So go back on the 90s videos and he's in the background doing this. Hi. You know what the Blank Padres and you know what we do. But this time we're gonna do it.
Well, I thank everybody for coming out. I appreciate everybody stopping through. This is my regular time to go live. I go live in the daytime sometimes.
Video music box.
Hey, what up? That's Israel. What up? Welcome, welcome. We'll get back into music in 2 seconds. Give me a second. Yeah, what's good? Good. And yo, Jason Ciccolino. Hold that for a few minutes. You relax and then you come back when you know how to conduct yourself around adults. What's happening, people? How we doing today? What we doing? What we doing? How we doing? I appreciate everybody for popping out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wear glasses, so the chat, I'm gonna struggle to read it, but I'm gonna read it. Nah, you ain't gotta like all of them, but you know what I'm saying. If you like them, you like them. I appreciate it. Thank you. But go through my catalog, you know what I'm saying, and see what you know what I mean. See how I see things. As far as the photography, yeah, I'm new in the photography space. Professionally, I've been doing it professionally for 6 months. On the side is a side hustle. Hopefully, I go pro. I will go full fledged where I can retire this uniform right here. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. Thank you, Ali. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's what's that? The new Samsung, the 23 Plus. It's an excellent camera. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Where you from, Ali? Relax and take notes. No, that's what's up. That's what's up, Destiny. Dynasty, my fault. Dynasty, Rock Dynasty. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I got like an hour till I have to, you know what I'm saying, head back to my base. So we're gonna head kick it. I'm gonna try to, play a little bit of music, do a little bit of talking, and go back and forth. But let me play this from earlier. For all the fathers out there, happy belated Father's Day. Hope everybody, like I said, had a good Father's Day. You got all the socks and cologne you needed. Oh, that's what's up. Cheers, mate. Okay, let me play this. Give me a second. Let me find this. So I can play this for the fathers. Because I am a father of two young, beautiful young men. Also, well, I have 3 children, but my 2 young men are in my household, and I'm currently raising them. And to me, fatherhood is the most important thing I got to do right now in my life is be the best father I can be to my children, to my sons. My oldest child is a girl, and she has blessed me with a grandbaby. Enough about me, though. But let me get to this part, what I want to play. Give me 1 second, folks. Sorry about that. Boomer Tech.
Accent is very.
All right, hold on. Come.
Welcome Tim Pool and Tim Cass to celebrate Strong Dad June with us.
Strong Dad June.
I invite
Forget
you
about the
to
Rainbow
celebrate
Push.
Strong Dad June with
We on
us.
Strong Dad June.
Strong Dad June, menofwater.com. 45% off all supplement. We have more. That is our sleep. You know, the issue is once one person, then the second person, and then the 800th person is just gonna look like it's still for that chill with us.
Peace, love, and light. Appreciate you stopping through. Welcome aboard. I'm DMW. We are right here on the east side of Manhattan. On the east side of Manhattan. I'm gonna take y'all over. It's some wall art over there. I'm gonna take y'all to go see in a second. After we hear this.
Laura said
I'm gonna take y'all to go see this thing over here.
They all realize that Father's Day was during Pride Month and finally grew brave. Oh, it's a real hotel brother. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Okay, shout out to the Hotep Jesus.
See what happens.
Strong Dad Protocol.
But being as it may that this is in fact Strong Dad June, we have to go to Strong Dad June. Message of the day brought to you by none other than Mr. The Strong Dad.
Oh, sorry.
Day 17. Lord have mercy. I look at his face. My guess is
oh, one more again. Boomer Tech.
Lord have mercy. I look at his face. I guess it's not to snap. Not to snap. I don't know what he's about to say. Let's see.
What up, y'all? Strong Dad June, day number 17. And listen, I hope y'all had a great Father's Day weekend. I did. But it doesn't stop. The work doesn't stop. We don't stop focusing on this, highlighting this, or trying to influence men to be strong dads. Just because the month is almost out, this is a lifelong duty. Once you become a father, you are signed up to a lifelong contract of mentorship.
Put a one stat if you hear it loud.
But to the people that are in your family, to your wife, to the people around you, to your friends, to the community, you have to consider, even if you're not a father, as a man in this world, you got to live your life like another man is watching you intently, ready to follow your blueprint, ready to do what you do, ready to be influenced by you. This is something that you may not want to face. This is something that you may not want to accept, but you are somebody's influence.
Thank you, brother. You too as well.
If you want to see
Appreciate
the
you.
world, right? If
Hit
you want
the
to
subscribe
see
button. Pop in when I go back up.
Instead of lamenting on where the father is or
Average, what's happening, girl? How you doing? Happy Money Day. Going into
himself.
Tighten Up Tuesday.
We all continuously do this, then it will just
as usual. I'm on the clock.
Society, and we will see a change for the better. But it only works if we all do it. It doesn't work if a handful of us do it. Remember that. Strong Dad June is for life.
Oh, this is a real hotel.
Oh yeah, this is a real hotel.
What up, B-Dog?
Yeah, so that's for me, and I'm gonna say this, I'm really I have to say this because yeah, we had Father's Day yesterday, and fathers do matter, you know what I'm saying, in the lives of young men, especially young girls, you know what I'm saying. Now, like I said, I'm a father of 3, and when I had my first child, I wasn't in the right headspace. That was my girl, and you know what I'm saying. Not to say that her life suffered for her, but yeah, because I wasn't in the right headspace, it played a major impact in her life and where she is now. Saying that, you know what I'm saying? Being that I'm whatever it is, she gotta live her life, but I'm gonna be able to support her through whatever it is, through whatever situation she got to deal with. But I know that I have two younger boys that, you know what I'm saying, I would like to leave them in a better place as far as being men in this world. And that is my number one job, you know what I'm saying? Right now, that's my most important job, besides the fact that I got to provide and protect my family. So yeah, that's real, yo. Like this father thing is not a joke. It's not a joke. But at the same token, it is also, it's an amazing place, really, to be honest with you, because like my 14-year-old son, who's about to be 15, he's like taller than me now, right? And that's crazy. Like I made another human being that is now stature-wise taller than me. But I also got to make this dude that's younger than me, that's I would say be more physically gifted than me. I got to show him the ropes of the world. And that's a real responsibility. That I now, like, it's crazy. Being a dude that was raised by my moms, my dad was around, but not there, wasn't present. And knowing, coming into adulthood, the things that I missed from learning from my pops, that I had to figure out, still haven't figured out. But now I'm responsible for getting these two boys on the right direction in life. So it's a good work for both of us. You know what I'm saying? For all three of us, I should say. It's a good work. But I will say this, and I'm gonna be upfront, man. I owe a lot of the credit to my wife. A lot of that goes to my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because for the beginning of my parenting career, I wasn't there, but she held it down. And yeah, I got two honor roll students, and you know what I'm saying? Well, we have two honor roll students and some great athletes, handsome young men that that if they don't act right, I'm gonna end up putting hands and feet on them. Nah, let me stop. But nah, yeah, my dudes is good, man. And I am blessed to be their steward over their lives. With that being said, yo, let's get back to the music. Happy Father's Day. Strong Dad June. Yo, come on. Y'all know I be trying to get deep. Trust and believe, I'm your average. I am not a philosopher. I don't even try. You know, can't stand, I couldn't stand when Facebook first came out. And everybody and their mother thought they was a philosopher and putting up posts and this, that, and that. Come on, knock it off. But now, you know, it's real talk, but yeah, no, that's a whole fact, yo. Look. And the thing that's crazy about it, your average, like my boys on the honor roll. My wife, she going to school too, early child education. She about to graduate. 4.0. 4.0 all the way through. And I'm like, and she led by example, and she leading by example, holding, working, dealing with me. I ain't a cup of tea. Yeah, what's up? What's up? My fault. My fault. What up, Captain Gerard B? We're shaking. Oh, yo, so let me walk y'all over here. I want to show y'all this. For those that's in the building in attendance, right? I am a photographer, like I said. And if you go through my catalog, if you go through my catalog, right, I talk about a street artist named Kobra. This is a guy from Brazil. And he's been commissioned in New York City to do like 18 of them. I think he's done like 3 Albert Einsteins. But yeah, that's his signature right there, Cobra. You can look him up. If you look him up on Instagram, it's Street Art Cobra. But yeah, he does a lot of work. 18 of them around New York City. And the reason why I brought y'all here tonight was because of the special treat. Yeah, this is something special. This is a special treat because right around the corner from here, which on, let me do something. Yo, look, that's real talk and that's real action. Well, you know what? What I'm thinking, like, we got to do now, because I'm not saying that we lost as a society, but we got to start building. We got to start building the culture from here. You know what I'm saying? So the future, the young men coming up, my sons, your son, hey, we got to really the parents that are awake and conscious. When I say conscious and awake, not the terminology that we use in today. It's, yo, I'm sorry because I left my damn gimbal piece at the crib, the stand, so I got a rough one this one. But when I'm talking about the, like, people that are responsible adults that really ain't about the foolishness. Oh, that's Smith and Mikulski. That's a famous steakhouse. Pretty expensive, I bet. And here goes another one. It's a tribute to the 9/11. Yeah, sorry about the glare. But I've taken photos of all of these. This is my favorite street artist, Kobra. He's a bad dude. Yeah. Yeah, my other gimbal, I left the stand I left the stand in the crib. So it's a bumpy walk. But yo, hold on, stay in the comments. I'm gonna read them in a second once I can sit down. Yo, shout out to your average think. Appreciate you popping through, young lady. Greatly to have you aboard. Sub to my girl. She is a very deep and thoughtful young lady, doing a great job raising her child, her young man cub. And my special shout out to my man. I caught our guy earlier today. I caught Clipper earlier. I caught his live earlier. That dude that's a yo, whatever he do, he gonna be all right, man. He just gotta stay focused and stay with it. But yeah, you know, there we are. Like I said, I wanna think. I can't see that. Let me see what that thing saying. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to the ophthalmologist to give me some glasses. Oh, yeah, I always catch his replays, but I've been catching like he hasn't been going up so often, you know. But when I catch him, it's always a pleasure connecting with the people, connecting with my dude. But yeah, so now I don't know if my video is smaller or not. Is the go watch it on your big screen, funny guy. So yeah, I got what I got. Damn, it's still 40 minutes. Sheesh. Good time, good time. But yeah, I'm just saying to myself, I need all the hours I can get. Oh yeah, like I was saying, back to my wife. Yeah, she held it down. Like I live with 3 scholars. I cannot take no. She is the academic whiz. Yeah, let me get a better, yeah. Yeah, she holds it down and leads by example with the academics. And it's funny though, because she every semester stressing about this grade, stressing about that grade. In 40 minutes, I head back to the base and I'm clocking off and I'm done working for the night. Nothing else outside of that. Like I said, she deal with me, she deal with them. My teenager, you know, he's feeling himself now. He got a little girlfriend. His voice getting a little deeper. So I gotta flex the male dominance in the crib, put him in his place, catch his speed. The little one, he good. He just flip flop a lot. When she make him mad, then he my best friend. When I don't do something he don't want, then that's his best friend. You know how that go. You know how that go. Yeah, yeah. She's a yeah. She's a good woman. It's nothing I can say. She's a good woman. Like I said, our relationship ain't perfect. I'm not gonna front, but you know, as far as I could not have picked a better mother and a better wife. Let me not even say pick. Our past and us being coming together, I couldn't have made a better choice. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? I I by no means am a cup of tea. And when I was into my self-destruction stage, when I took her as a hostage, she still, you know what I mean? She dealt with it. A lot of women wouldn't have, or they would have done things to me that I wouldn't have been I wouldn't be saying that she's a good woman right now had she had gone through with those maneuvers. But no, she held her ground. She did what she had to do. I finally figured it out, and then here we are, 19 years later. But yeah, like I said, but you know, it's all wild. Like I said, I'm jumping all over the place, your average. So I'm thinking about when I spoke to you, I was saying earlier about the Instagram philosophers and the Facebook philosophers. But what I will say is that this is kind of therapeutic. It is actually. Even if it's talking to not saying well strangers, but just get it off your chest, put it out there you don't carry nothing around, but it's real. And there's a lot of interesting individuals, I will say. From all over the world. So, but average, asking me, how have you been? How are you doing? Yo, so, yo, look, first of all, family, I I can appreciate the last part of your statement, but that first part of your statement, son. Okay, how about this one? I'm gonna do this for you because you persist. You come here with that every time. So this is what I'm gonna do for you right now, boy. Cause I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I guess you want a lightweight troll. So, how about this one? Give me a second. Let me get right. Let me get you right. Let me get you real right quick. Yeah, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. Yeah, shout out to Rock, whatever his son name is with that wild conversation he's trying to come in here with. So I'm gonna do this for you. Cause I'm not a tyrant and I understand we are in the, come in here with. So I'm gonna do this for you. I understand. I'm not a tyrant. Oh, I understand it's a little bit of trolling involved in YouTube. Yeah, I get it. So you hold this one and then you figure it out when you come back talk to me again. Right? You talk to me respectfully. So you will group your thoughts and you think about a better conversation to approach me with, and then I will you know. Well, look at that. Let me see if I can invite my friend into this live. Let me see if I can get her to come. If I can get her to pop into the chat. I used to work with this young lady back in when I used to work quite a while ago. Hold on. Oh yeah, they won Boston won the Boston won the championship. She's from Boston, so she sent me a whoop whoop. Yeah, the 18th is sweet. Hold on, I'm texting my friend something to see if she'll come into the chat box. Oh, you know what you got to do if you're doing vertical? What you have to do, right, before you go live in the settings, you have to say go live with me, right? And then you have to copy that link. They're gonna give you a link to create. And if somebody wants to go live with you, you can send them the link. I guess you could probably send it through IG or you could probably post the link in that's how we do it. This is what you can do. I might do it too. I really don't want to do it too much because I really don't want a lot of people on my anyway. You copy the link, right? And then you make a community post, a community tab post, and you post the link to the community board. So once you're live, you tell them to go to your community board, hit the link, and they come in that way. Problem solved. Because I did it I went live with a friend of mine last night for the first time, and it does give you an option to copy the link. Like I can send you the link now. Yeah, so yeah, that's how you can do it. You get the link, you go, before you go, when you in the settings, then it'll give you a link that allows you to share that link, and that way people can jump into the live with you. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. My old slow brain figured that out on the fly. Thank you for that question. To challenge my understanding. Ah, she says, I continue talking about boss. Listen, let me tell you the truth. as a sports fan and as a basketball fan, Boston was the first team that I ever was interested in. Now it was two things that made this happen, right? My mom that raised me, lovely, beautiful woman, God bless her. West Indian, Guyanese to be exact. Didn't believe in television in the early 70s, 80s, whatever have you. And rearing children, that was a distraction for the kids. If you had spare time and it wasn't involved with chores or cleaning or something to that effect, read a book. So we never had a TV. 83, I believe, the 83 championship, LA versus Boston. I was a smart enough kid to know there's no way I'm rooting for no team on the other side of the country. I know Boston's on the East Coast. Cool. Now, mind you, I'm listening to this game on the radio. Now, this is a wild thing because this goes to play into at a young age the biases that we have been inbred with for whatever reason. Because at 13 years of age, like I didn't know anything about sports really, or anything about real life. But I listened to this game, right? And I heard that there was this dude, right? That he was dropping like 35 points a game, having like 18 rebounds, and few assists. So I'm thinking, that brother gotta be nice, right? Because the days and the times that was, hey, we know it as a city game, the white boys didn't play hoops like that. So anyway, long story short, so I rooted for Boston over the radio, and I'm hearing Larry Bird getting busy. Larry Bird getting busy. Oh, that's my guy. That's my guy. Long story longer. Next year rolls around, my mother purchases a TV. The NBA season rolls around, and I am glued to this TV because I have to see my new favorite team, which is my only favorite team. But I was so invested in damn Boston and these NBA playoffs because and the kids in school was talking about it. But they was all LA fans anyway, because they had TVs and they knew what I didn't know. That Boston was full of white boys and LA was full of. So long story short, like I said, my innate, what you want to call it, prejudices, biases. I'm hearing Larry Bird scoring 35, 18 in the playoffs. Oh, he got to be a brother. My favorite player. Only to find out, like I said, mom's buying the TV next year. I go to run to the NBA. Boston playing LA. And I look at the screen and I'm like, are you kidding me? But anyway, so what? I stuck with him. I was a Boston fan. Like I would call myself a Boston fan up until 1991 when Boston drafted Kenny Anderson. Because I grew up not with him, but we grew up in the same neighborhood. I watched him throughout his high school career just do his goddamn thing. And he got drafted by the NBA. He got drafted by the Nets. I was like, yeah, that's my team. That's my guy. That's my team. And then look how that turned out. That same team from across the stinky ass the stinky ass river moved to Brooklyn. So now I have a home team in my hometown. But yeah, that's what's up though. Story time with DMW. Yeah, the building across the street over this way, that building right there, that entrance is 777 3rd Avenue. That's what we talking about. Yeah. What we got? What we got? Oh, so I've been just jabbering on. Thank y'all for holding me down. We got good sound. So that was a little bit from Strong Dad. Now let's go with some tunes for a little ride out. For a little bit, little bit. Well, someday, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the Wi-Fi catch up, maybe it won't.
I'm your DJ, Ralph McDaniels on the Video Music Box.
Oh yeah, this is the Blend Compadre Mixtape Mondays. And this episode was dedicated to Ralph McDaniels, Video Music Box. Probably won't even do the thing. But in the meantime and in between time, if you work your thing, then I work mine. We came here together so we can have fun. Me and you, one on one. Now this is the last chance for us to get off. Ladies to get it. Party get lost. Don't think about me. Do my thing, cause I'm a stone cold with y'all back machine. I'ma give you what I got, and baby, that's plenty. Never had an unverified soul. I'ma make you wet and make you sweat. See how it goes. You get hit. Now, I do so well, not going by the name. Come on your head. Hold your head, kids. You ready for a trip to the atmosphere? Gonna take you for a walk. Thank you for the super chat. It's Philly in the house. So hold on tight with all your mic, cause I'll be rocking like it for the rest of the night. This child is your master rapper. So when I'm on the mic, it's a shit disaster. We from think of talk just because I'm humble. See the hope real good. Listen, this is bad. Swinging them sheets right off the spot, cause I'm the master of the rap, the doctor of the rap, the master of one, and the time match, having fun. A 3-minute this fun. Separate the good stuff from the junk, so get it cool and feel the same. Put your inside with yourself. Yeah, for the show, folks. Look out. Don't tell me what you Let's go, let's go. Something always missing. You got the guy. Give me what I'm missing. Send me to the highest high. The open way. Let's go, y'all. Here we go. This is not so many times. Something always missing. I know that you got the guy.
Baby, you've been away. I know that our journey will be filled with passion, nothing but joy. I think about only satisfaction's guarantee.
Sean, what up?
You won't let our feelings
Jackie, what up? Renee, what up? Eddie Washington, what's going on?
sending us to the loveless like no one ever knew.
Cold water, I took a cold water, most definitely. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Most definitely. Have a good one. Be good. Definitely. Cheers. Definitely. Be good, my friends. Have a good. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. We got some Saratoga. The man was walking around with a drink too. So he's doing big things. Walking in the, you heard what they was doing. What they was doing. Why? Saratoga, we talking about Saratoga Spirit. Natural spring on it. 1872. Stay hydrated. Yeah, that look crazy. Stay hydrated. Why you look like that in the face? Why you look like that in the face? Y'all look crazy. I did look crazy. Pardon me. I know I scared y'all off. Yo, Frankie, what up, my guy? Peace and blessings, brother. How you, my guy? Hope you had a blessed Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Strong Dad June, in effect. But you said it was good with hashtag good dad day. That's what's up, man. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you.
Come on.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I like how that sounds, son. Respectfully, that's how we do it. That's it, my brother. Definitely grateful. And you know, that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got, it's already understood it got to be spoke on. Welcome, my guy. All the time. Yeah, we got T minus 18 minutes. But we good. We good. We got good company. We chilling. We cool little tunes. You know what I mean? They clip it. If they copyright it, they copyright it. So what? We hanging out, right? We kicking it. No, that's a fact. There's some dreaming. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, I'm wilding. Sorry, folks. I don't know how long that thing been on me. My bad. Boomer Tech. Sports and entertainment, that's what I was talking about. Boston, LA. There would be no NBA if there was no Larry and Magic entering the league. If there was no Boston, LA rivalry, there would be no NBA. As we know it today. Yeah. Real life action.
Hallelujah. Come on and say what you be. Jesus around.
It's so active.
Oh, yeah.
Make me clap my hands. Make me run it. So, that's wild. This dude right here.
Young people, if you don't mind, I feel like having a little trust in him. Because the devil is alive, because he's a Messiah, but the devil is thankful, busy, the hateful, the grateful. The Lord brought me through this far. I'm trying to be cute when I praise him, praise him high. But I be jumping, jumping. Even shame if my game God's property. It can make a turn, stop.
Well, yeah, like, I don't like to keep nobody too long. I appreciate everybody that tapped out, all the new subscribers, everybody that tapped in. Continue, hit the bells, you know what to do. BMW Shots 247, Shot by Shot TV. Thank you for coming through. And we'll catch you on the next one. Deuces. Look at more, Mario.